Okay, so Suratul Jumu'ati Madanisha. Let's take your turns to say the lesson. Okay, so let's start with Kamil. Yes, Kamil. Start with the surah name.
Okay. Suratul Jummah Madaniyah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yusabbihu lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardil maliki quddus
Malikil. Kaf is joining with Islam.
malikil quddusil azizil hakim
Ha, clear. Hakim.
hakim.
Next person. Who is next? Please write the order in the chat so everybody know like when it's turn. Okay, Marvin.
هو ال- هو الله هو
هو
الله
الذي
هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياته ويزكيهم
ويعلمهم
ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة
complete the ayah.
وإن كانوا من قبل لفي ضلال مبين.
Okay, good job. Who is next?
Nabiha me.
Okay.
Okay, بس. وآخرين منهم لما
وآخرين don't stretch off.
وآخرين منهم لما يلحقوا بهم وهو العزيز الحكيم.
Very good. Okay, next.
بسم الله. ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم.
وفات عظيم.
عظيم.
Okay, next.
مثل الذين حملوا التوراة
حملت ميم تجديد.
حملوا التوراة ثم لم يحملوها كمثل الحمار يحمل أسفارا بئس مثل القوم الذين كذبوا
تجديد.
كذبوا بآيات الله والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين.
Okay, good job. Next.
قل يا أيها الذين هادوا إن زعمتم أنكم أولياء إليه لله من دون الناس فتمنوا الموت إن كنتم صادقين.
Okay, good job. Next.
ولا يتمتونه أبدا
ولا يتمنون
يتمنونه أبدا بما قدمت أيديهم
يا مدى.
والله عليم
حليم يا مدى.
عليم بالظالمين.
Okay. Next.
قل إن الموت الذي تفرون منه فإنه إنه ما ملاقكم ثم ثم تردون إلى عليم الغيب والشهادة فينبئكم بما كنتم تعلمون.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So let's start the lesson from here. يا أيها الذين آمنوا
يا أيها
الذين
الذين آمنوا
آمنوا
إذا نودي
إذا نودي
للصلاة
للصلاة
الصلاة
من يوم الجمعة
من يوم الجمعة
فاسعوا إلى
فاسعوا إلى
ذكر الله
ذكر الله
وذروا البيع
وذروا البيع
البيع
ذلكم خير لكم
ذلكم
ذلكم خير لكم
إن كنتم تعلمون.
إن كنتم تعلمون.
Okay, so listen this from here till here. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu is a kind of, when you call someone to listen, okay? So amanu means the one who have iman, okay? Amanu, it's, this derived from the word iman, okay? Not, Allah is not talking in this ayah to, when the ayah start, ya ayyuhal insanu, that means Allah is asking all the mankind. Insan means all the mankind, okay? But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say amanu, that means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not addressing with non-Muslims. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing the one who have iman. Okay? Sometimes you are Muslim, but you are not a practicing Muslim. You are not practicing Islam. Okay? But amanu, the one who has iman, the one who recite kalima, the one who enter in the in the boundary of Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this ayah talking to all those, because the if you are non-Muslim, these ayah do not apply on them. Okay, so that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is only addressing to Muslims. And what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ida nudiya, whenever someone call you, okay, nudiya, someone call you, lis salati, for salah, okay, for salah, for salah means salah. When someone, O people who have iman, keep this in mind. When someone call you for salah, ni yaumil jumu'ati, yaum means day, jumu'ah means Friday, okay? And if it's a Friday Jummah prayer, the Friday Zohar prayers, okay, especially the Friday Jummah prayers. Fas'au means this word derived from sa'i, okay? Sa'u means run. Allah is not saying just walk and come to the masjid, walk and read namaz. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying fas'au. How? When we go from Safa to Marwa, when we go for Umrah, we run from Safa to Marwa and Marwa to Safa. We all know, like Hazrat Hajra radiallahu anha, she was searching for water here and there. She was running because the baby was crying, right? So first out, this word derived from sa'i, okay, and this means run. Allah is asking, when it's Jummah, when you hear the voice that someone is giving azan for Jummah, first out. Allah is not asking to crawl, Allah is not asking to walk, Allah is asking first out, run ila zikrillah, so you can go towards, ila means towards, zikrillah means the, zikr means tasbih, zikr means remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, zikr means to talk about Allah, to listen about Allah, worshipping Allah, just remembering Allah in any form, okay? Fas'au, run ila zikrillah. If it's about boys, like run toward the masjid, okay? for Jummah prayers as early as you can, because you, I don't know, you know or don't know, like the first person who enter in the masjid for Jummah prayers, that person get the rewards to sacrifice a camel. You know how much big is a camel, right? The person get the reward for sacrificing a camel. A person who enters second will get the reward sacrificing a cow. The third person who enter will get the reward. Cow, I don't know, I'm mixing up like cow or goat. Or the third person, either the goat, or the fourth one, or the third one, egg. Okay, so you will get the reward of having an egg, but that egg is looks like, oh, it's a very small thing, but the weight at the day of Qiyamah will be too much, because you will be struggling for a single good deed, right? So the person, the three or the four person who enter first for the Jummah prayer will get so much reward. The one who sit in the first line will always get so much reward. Okay, so keep this in mind at the time, because nowadays the life is very different, very busy, and very professional. But before people start, preparing themselves for the Jummah very early in the morning, and they rush to the masjid just to obey, just to obey this ayah. They rush to the masjid. If let's suppose if azan time is 1, they go to the masjid at 11:30, and they, because long ago there were no cars, there were not too many things like you can go here and there, right? It's the transportation was not very easy, so they walk, and they start walking for after Fajr. Sometimes they start walking at 8 o'clock just to catch the Jummah prayers, because this is also recommended. If you pray Jummah in a big masjid, Jama masjid, you get more reward as compared to the masjid. The lesser people come, and if you will pray Jummah prayers in the on musalla or a very small masjid in your area, then you will get little lesser reward. Okay, so the big gathering at the big masjid for Jummah is you will get more reward for that. So people always keep that in mind, and they start walking from the morning. Once when we were in our study time, I was reading like the people start walking from 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning to reach there on time, and to get a good spot, like the front spot near Imam. So they start walking from them. But nowadays the life is very easy. We have car. We just just sit in our car, and the access is very easy. But how lazy we are, that we always walk. But I will say not walk. We will crawl. Okay, we have to go to the masjid for reading our namaz. But Jummah namaz is very important for the girls. If you are at home, prepare yourself for Salah very early in the morning, or as I said yesterday, like you can start preparing after Maghrib on Thursdays or after Isha, and wear a nice clothes, washed clothes, take a bath, cut your nails, and make yourself ready for Jummah. And keep this in mind, like sometimes we shower, but let's suppose on Thursday, and we are thinking, oh, we just showered yesterday, so don't need to. But Jummah, taking shower is a sunnah. So just take a bath by thinking like I am fulfilling the sunnah. I'm doing it for this sunnah, okay, to fulfill the sunnah of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, so prepare yourself for Jummah. Sit down a little early, like if the azan time is 1 o'clock, sit down little early, like half an hour early, so you can like in school days. I know it's hard, right? But if you know the rule, then whenever you will be home after school, after when you will be having holidays, the summer holidays or winter break, March break, so you will keep in mind, oh, today is Jummah, so I have to plan for Jummah, inshallah. Okay, so if you know the rules, then whenever you will get time, and whenever it will be possible, you will try to apply it. But if nobody tells you the importance, then you will pass the day as it is. Okay, it's Jummah, like I know it's important, If we can manage to go masjid, inshallah, we will go to masjid. If no, then okay, no problem. I can pray at 2, I can pray at 2:30, 3, whatever. So, no. If azan time is 1, make it habit to sit little early, read your tasbih, Durood Sharif, for Surah Kahf, Surah Dukhan, Surah Jummah, whatever. Like, remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ila zikrillah means just remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in any form, okay, before namaz. Wadarul bai means business. Business is absolutely not allowed. As I said yesterday, the war happened, the people, just forget about that. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is here and he is talking, and they left and they start buying and busy in selling their stuff. So wadarul bai, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said during Jummah time, no business, okay. So this apply till now to all of us, that no other work, no other jobs, no other things during namaz Jummah time. Okay, when you hear the azan, hear the azan means we are not in Pakistan that we are hearing the azan, live azan, but when the time start. Okay, so first preference must be your Jummah Salah. Okay, your first preference must be to pray Jummah Salah and to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ذَلِكُمْ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ in kuntum ta'lamun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining this. If you will understand, this is khair, this is better, this is very good for you in kuntum ta'lamun, if you have knowledge, if you understand this. Ta'lamun means it's derived from ilm, ayn, lam and mim, ilm. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if you don't want to follow, it's up to you. If you want to follow, then keep in mind, this is khair, this is better, this is having a very good reward, and you will not be in question, at the day of Qiyamah. You will be saved at the day of Qiyamah. So, zalikum khairul lakum. If you understand this ayah, this will be better for you. In kuntum ta'lamun, if you have knowledge, if you understand. But what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in the next ayah, فَإِذَا قُضِيَتِ الصَّلَاةُ, and when you are done with your salah, Fantashiru. Fantashiru means then you can spread. Fantashiru means you can spread. Okay, wherever you want to go. Fil ardi, on earth means earth. Okay, on earth, wherever you want to continue. If you were on job, go back to your job. If you were in your high school and you have a class, just go back and continue your classes. If you are in university, okay, go start taking your class or working, whatever. Fantashiru means now you can go and you can do whatever you want. Wabtaghu min fadlillah, and search. Wabtaghu means search for the, fazl means the bounties, the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wadhkurullaha kathiran, but in the mind, in the heart, from your mouth, wadhkurullah, again Allah is saying, keep me in your zikr. Because we all know asr time, if you recite 80 times that Durood Sharif, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin nabiyil ummiji wa ala ali wa sallimu tasliman kasiran kasira. When you pray asr prayer on Jummah, read 80 times this Durood Sharif. So I will someday explain you what is the reward of reading that Durood Sharif. But this count in Waskurullah, that you are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kathiran means a lot. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, after salah you can go, you can do whatever you want, but don't forget, like, okay, I'm done with the namaz, so forget about Allah and now busy in the worldly stuff. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying you are allowed doing your worldly stuff after salah, but keep remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ, because if you will do that, then more chances that you will get falah. Falah means that you will pass at the day of Qiyamah. Okay, falah means you will be you will get the success at the day of Qiyamah for doing these things. Okay, so I'm just don't want to explain all the ayats, but these two ayats were very, very important, for the Jummah. That what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not saying, like, the rule of sab, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the people monkeys. Okay, that was a sub rule, like they were not allowed to work on Saturdays. Okay, they were not allowed to work on Saturdays. So what they planned, okay, Allah is not allowing us to do work on Saturdays. So what they do, they were basically, catching fish. They were, fishermen. So what they do, they start throwing their nets on one day earlier, and they do not work on Saturday, and then they pick all the fishes, the net back on, when Saturday passed. Okay, so they were playing with Allah Subhanahu wa Taala rule by doing that. So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala give them punish, and all the people, Allah made them monkeys, right? But this is the ummah of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allah didn't say if it's Friday, do not do anything, otherwise you will be punished. No. But what Allah Subhanahu wa Taala told us, Jumma prayer is very important. Zuhar is very, very important. Plan early for Jumma, and don't plan after, like why I'm explaining this. Sometimes we can feel like, okay, morning is my school, then I will come back after 3:30 or 3:15, then I will plan something for Jummah. So the namaz time will be finished, right? So got my point, the namaz time will be finished, so you have to plan little early, either Thursday night or in the morning after Fajr, or when you are in a school, plan something to first pray your Jummah, and then you know make yourself busy in your studies. Okay, so keep this in mind. Feel worried like, okay, it's Juma, I have to pray. Or if you feel like my classes are not very important, I can skip for a few minutes, and your house is closer, and you can ask your mom and dad to pick you for the salah, and then drop you back. Like sometime it is possible in winter, right? Winter is very long, like 6 months we have winter, and the winter time is very, 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 very convenient that you can catch the namaz, in the masjid, for boys especially. Or sometimes if you are doing jamaat in a school, and you are reading the the Jummah prayer in a school with jamaat, it's fine, alhamdulillah, you can also do that. But make it habit to feel worried about praying Jummah, and stop doing other extra works. No cell phone, nothing. Like sometimes we scroll, we search, we do other things. Like when my teacher explained this ayat to us a long time, I always feel worried on Jummah. Like, uh, am I doing am I busy in doing other things if it's Jummah, like before finishing my Jummah prayers? So ask this question from you, like, am I doing other things if it's Jummah? No, if I can escape easily, then I have to worry about Jummah first, okay? And then I will do, and then in second ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, right, okay, fantashiru, like go now, you can scatter yourself wherever you want, and just go and do your works, right? So inshallah, just keep this thing in mind, and let's start from here one more time. And I hope you all understand this well, okay? يا يا أيها الذين آمنوا
يا
يا
أيها
أيها
الذين
الذين
آمنوا
آمنوا
إذا نودي
إذا نودي
للصلاة
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 من يوم الجمعة
من
من
يوم
يوم
الجمعة
الجمعة
فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله
فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله
وذروا البيع
وذروا
وذروا
البيع
ذلكم خير لكم
ذلكم
ذلكم
خير
خير
لكم
لكم
إن كنتم تعلمون.
إن
إن كنتم
كنتم تعلمون.
تعلمون.
فإذا قضيت الصلاة
فإذا
فإذا
قضيت
قضيت
الصلاة
الصلاة
فانتشروا
فانتشروا
في الأرض
في الأرض
في الأرض
وابتغوا من فضل الله
وابتغوا
من فضل
من فضل
الله
الله
واذكروا الله
واذكروا
واذكروا
الله
الله
كثيرا لعلكم
كثيرا
لعلكم
لعلكم
تفلحون.
تفلحون.
وإذا رأوا
وإذا
وإذا
رأوا
رأوا
تجارة
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 أو لهوا انفضوا
أو
أو
لهوا
لهوا
انفضوا
انفضوا
إليها
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 وتركوك قائما
وتركوها
وتركوك
قائمة
قاعدا
قائما
عنا
قل ما عند الله
قل ما عند الله
الله
خير من اللهو
خير
خير
من
من
اللهو
الله
ومن التجارة
ومن التجارة
والله خير الرازقين.
والله خير الرازقين.
Wallahu and Allah khair, better, raziqeen, the one who give risk, the one who give food, money, clothes, and what are the basics for survival of a human. Everything including risk. Okay, so it's written Wallahu khairur raziqeen. If you will follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rule, then you will find out that Allah is the one who is the best raziq, the one who gives everything to us. Okay, inshallah. So may Allah, make it easy to act upon all the ayats Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking to follow, inshallah. And I want to listen one by one, like how you passed your Fridays when you are in school, one by one. Yes, Shamil. Normally, what do you do? Like you follow the same, or no, you are not
I
thinking
said
the
it's not.
same? Hmm?
I don't really lead namaz. I don't really do Jamaat in school, but I take shower a day before because I know I can't take it during school.
Okay, so in your school there is no Jamaat for Friday. They don't
No,
arrange.
there's not.
No, there's no
No,
Jamaat in our school. We
no
usually go to a
Jamaat in your
regular
school,
school.
and the masjid is closer.
No,
Hmm?
no. The
No,
masjid, it's a little bit far away from our school.
It's far away
very
from
far
It's like
away from your
it's like a
school.
20 to 30 minute walk.
30 minutes walk. Okay, and let's suppose like in winters, is it time like you can manage to go to masjid for Jummah prayer, or then you can go back? No.
And no, because we only have 1 hour lunch and we can't do it during lunch or during school time.
Okay, so how do you pray? Like you pray separately, or two three friends together to make a jamaat? No.
No, we just come home and read it.
Okay, because the area you live, there are so many Muslims there. I don't know, like the school we have, like Huzaifa's school, they do the Jummah in the gym. Did you ever figure out like they are doing Jummah in the gym or somewhere?
No,
No, no.
no.
And what you do when you don't have a school, like on Fridays? How you pass your
If we
Friday
have
then?
time, then we go to the masjid if we can. But we usually just read at home.
Jummah? If no school, then hmm?
If we can go to the masjid, we do. Usually, most of the time, we go to the masjid.
Masjid is far from your home or closer?
It's farther, but we have other people who go on Fridays and they just pick us up and yeah,
And what about the regular days
we can't because
other
like
than Friday?
regular Fridays we can't.
Yeah, okay. Try to read the Jummah prayer in masjid. Okay, when you are home, no excuse. Okay, when you are at school, of course, if it's hard, like a 30-minute walk, it's far, right? So if someone is picking up their kids, and you can easily skip your class for a few, for an hour or half hour. Try to read the namaz in the masjid. Okay, no excuse for boys. Okay, reading namaz, because one time Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was in the masjid in the Fajr time, and he said, I I feel like I appoint someone in my place to read Salah, and I go back to the houses, the one who are not coming to the masjid for reading Salah. I, just, I don't know, that was very scary hadith, like burn all the houses or something like that. So I don't exactly remember. So that's why I don't want to quote don't want to quote here, but for the boys, it's absolutely not allowed to read the Salah at home. Make it habit, like if you cannot go for 5 namaz, start with one salah, read at masjid, then make it 2, then make it 3, then make it 4. And inshallah, when you will be having kids, at least you will be reading 5 salah, because you will be the example for your own kids, right? If you will not be going masjid, it is not possible that your child follow. Okay? So make it a habit, at least Jummah. Don't miss your Jummah if you are home. Don't read at home, okay? Because Jummah you have to pray in masjid, even though it's far, okay? Make it possible. Leave the house a little early, or try to find someone who is going there, so you can catch the namaz. Otherwise, if you are skipping your namaz, if you are skipping your salah in your school days, then it will be hard to catch up in when you will be in university, and it will be more harder when you will be on your job, because you will find excuses. Oh, my manager is not allowing me to read the Jummah prayer or other prayers. Okay, so once you will be strong, yes, I pray in masjid, then inshallah wherever you will be, you will find a masjid. And now alhamdulillah, there is, even though if you are traveling, on airport there is masjid, like there is a musalla. So one time when we have to stay there, and I was thinking like, oh, it's too busy, where to read the salah. So alhamdulillah, I found a musalla in at the airport. So once you feel it that I have to pray, then you will find something. Okay, so don't read salah at home. This is absolutely not good. If it's school, then a little excuse, but if no school, don't read at home. Make it feel worry like it's Jummah, I have to go. Okay, and always cut your nails. Good if you are, yeah, taking shower a day ahead. Okay, but like spend the Jummah the way Jummah, a Muslim should spend. Okay, yes, yes. Next, who can take the turn? Nabiha.
So on Fridays, like when we come back from school, I shower, we change like the bed sheets, like clean the house very well, and then we have dinner.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. And do you manage reading Surah Kahf, Quran, before Jummah?
Yeah, I really make sure, like normally we just put on like a speaker, we just put on like the Surat Kaf last and first 10 ayats. If we have time, we'll do the whole Surat Kaf.
Okay, good. Very good. Noor,
We do the same thing.
same thing. Okay, all right. Yes, Mahbeen?
I take a shower after school, and then I clean the house, and then I put Surah Baqarah, and then we
Surah
listen.
Baqarah, we do not read Surah Baqarah on Friday. Surah Kahf. Okay? Surah Kahf, the first 10 ayats, if you cannot read the entire whole, okay? And the problem is, if everybody is, if you are taking shower when you are back from school, then in winters it's hard. Like the time finish, like when you are back from school, like 2:30. 2:30 is the normally 2:30, 2:45 is the asr time, right? In winters. So when you are home, like if your school off at, like suppose 3 or 2:45, and you are home at 3:15, then already it's asr time. So make it habit in winters, especially, that take a bath little early, because it's not recommended taking bath in the morning for the girls, because if you have long hairs, of course, going out, and it's all wet. So, and if you are wearing a scarf, then it will be more harder, like all the wet hairs inside. Okay, so better uh, do it one day earlier in winters. Okay, so keep this in mind. Shower before Zohar prayer. Okay, not after Zohar prayer. But if you just want to fulfill the sunnah, then it's good. Like at least you are in the boundary of the Jummah, right? From Thursday till Friday, you have to fulfill the sunnah. Okay, so for that way, it's okay, but make it possible before Jummah prayers, and make yourself very, like if you are home, okay, get up a little early, shower, and do everything before Jummah prayer, and make yourself ready for Jummah, inshallah. Okay. Okay, all right. Who is left? Kamil? Oh, Shamil?
Wait, what? I already told you, I think.
Oh, Kamil?
We kind of do on the same thing.
You do the
Oh,
same thing?
Kind, yeah.
Okay. Rania?
I take a bath. I read all of my namaz.
Mm-hmm.
We read Surah. Is it Surah Kaf?
Yes, Surah Kahf.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So when you shower, like before, after Asr, or one day earlier, as on Thursdays, what?
So Zohar time happens like during my school time, and like I can't like take a bath there. So
So you can take one day earlier, right? After Maghrib, Thursdays.
yeah.
Okay, so make it habit to do it on Thursdays. Okay, if you have no school, like it's a, you know, Good Friday or free day or something, then like it's off, then it's something else. Okay, then plan more nights away, because you are home, you have access to do everything. Okay, so make it more beautiful. It's Friday, recite Duruj Sharif, sit together, recite Duruj Sharif, and try to read by yourself. Like if you are playing on your TV or on your cell phone, it's good though, like your brain is hearing it, but reading by yourself, it's way better. Okay, because one time I still remember, we were asking our teacher, like, we are teaching Quran, so is it necessary like we sit down and we read our own Quran separately? And what she said, reading your own Quran separately is an act. You are doing it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for yourself. That is a separate thing. And if you are teaching someone, that is separate thing, because that's a separate reward you want from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So keep both the things separate. Okay, so don't think like if you are playing, it's equal to the one you are reading it. Okay, so make it habit to read by yourself. Sit down, hold the Quran in your hand, and then read it by yourself, inshallah. Okay, so alhamdulillah, the ayats were very important. That's why I want to stop and have a little talk on this. So inshallah, forever you will keep this in mind. Okay, how to spend the Jummah, what are the important things, and how to plan it, and plan if possible before Zohar time, not after Zohar time, inshallah. Okay, and make your Friday always very special, because if you will make your Friday special, then your next generation will follow the same. If you will take Fridays as a normal day and spend your whole time having your cell phones and the social media and games and everything, then it will be a very bad impact on the generation you will be having, the next generation, your own kids, and the people who are looking around, your siblings. And so you are always the elder ones in the family, is always a good example. Okay, it's always example for your youngsters. Okay, so always set a good example for your siblings, inshallah. Okay, for your siblings, for your cousin, for your family members, and also for your own kids when you will be having, because Allah will ask question like how you raise your own child. So if you will learn in this age, then inshallah you can keep everything in mind, and then you can apply whenever Allah will give you chance to raise your own kids, inshallah. Okay, so we will keep it till here, inshallah. Tomorrow I'll be taking the test of both the surahs along with the surah Hashar, last 3 ayats. Okay, and the Ramadan duas. Okay, so we are revising Ramadan dua from a lot of time. Just give a little try revising everything. I'm not including the Taraweeh dua because that is new, but rest of the other dua we also did last year. Okay, so I don't think so that you cannot read it. So inshallah, spend a little time and fix all your duas. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'll stop here. Okay, Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi.
Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi.
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika.
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika.
Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.
Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.
Nastaghfiruka
Nastaghfiruka.
wa
Nastaghfiruka
natubu ilayk.
wa natubu ilayk.
Subhana rabbika
Subhana rabbika
rabbil izzati
Rabbil
bil
izzati.
izzati
amma yasifun.
amma yasifun.
Wa salamun alal mursalin.
Wassalamun
Salamun
alaikum.
mursalin.
Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum
Assalamu
assalam.
alaikum.
Yeah, Mawi and Farah is in another breakout room. So give me a second. Yeah, she is teaching because Anamanti is not here today. Okay, so I can send both of you in a breakout room, so you can practice there, and then inshallah when Farah will be free, I will tell
Auntie?
Farah to join you, okay?
Auntie,
Yes.
I gotta go.
Oh, you have to go? Okay, so Marvin, you can stay and you can practice by the time Farah will be free, okay? So I can send you in Farah breakout room. So just read by yourself and let her finish, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Assalamu alaikum, Rania. And Marvin, how is your school going?
Fine.
Fine. Whatever you are reading with Ujba, it's helping or no?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, alhamdulillah, you are having good grades after getting help
Yep.
or no?
No,
Hmm?
I'm not taking help because I understand when Ushba helped me.
You are what?